Boker Tov, Shalom, Rabbi Eric Solomon, Beth Meyer Synagogue, Raleigh, North Carolina, Little Morning Torah. So we are in the fifth book of the Torah, the last book of the Torah, Deuteronomy, Devarim, which is really a retelling of the first four books and the story of our journey towards the Promised Land. And many parts of Devarim are meaningful and spiritually rich, moral lessons in the course of even the retelling. But one of the most famous passages in the whole of Judaism and the Torah comes from the book of Deuteronomy, and that's the Shema Yisrael. Hear, O Israel, the Eternal is one, the Eternal, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Our God is one, God alone, so to speak. So this phrase is really not, it's recited twice a day, according to our tradition. It's like a mantra. It's not really a prayer per se, it's not a supplication, it's a statement of faith that there is one God amidst the diversity of the world. There's only one God. And immediately in the Torah, it's followed by the famous passage, Ve'ahavta, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, or your mind, or your soul, etc. And one of the powerful teachings about the Shema Yisrael, listen to understand, stop, pay attention, there's one God. And immediately afterwards, and you shall love, it's a commandment to love. And the connection between the two is quite rich. In order to love God, first you have to stop, listen, and then you can love. And that idea is not just a lesson about God, it's really a lesson for all of us in all of our relationships in every way. If you wish to love something or someone, the first thing you need to do is you need to listen to them. To truly listen to them and open your heart to hearing what they're saying. You can't love someone if all you're doing is talking. There's a famous Yiddish statement, why do we have two ears and one mouth? We should double the amount of hearing than talking. In any successful relationship, first you have to hear both what they're saying and the unwritten, what's between the words, what's in the heart of the other person. And then you show and demonstrate that you love them. Listening leads to love. That's why Shema comes before the Ve'ahavta. Wishing all Shabbat Shalom, a time for listening to do a better job at loving. Kol Tuv.